There are several types of water meter. A mechanical single jet or multi-jet water meter measures the flow by means of an impeller connected to the readout unit located on top of the measuring chamber. This type of meter is sensitive to orientation, which is why it needs to be installed horizontally. Skewed installation will cause disbalance and subsequent wear and tear, resulting in incorrect flow registration. The dials of a flow meter can be dry or wet. There are a number of considerations to be made. An extra dry meter is tolerant to poorer water quality but doesn't work well in low flow conditions. A wet running meter has direct drive but is vulnerable to contamination, less easy to read, and in the long term suffers more from greater wear and tear. A dry meter can be rotated but has a risk of condensation and is therefore sometimes less easy to read in hot and humid climates. A liquid sealed meter has no risk of condensation and is frictionless, but it can't be rotated, can't have communication devices added at a later stage, and has reduced readability in bright light conditions. There are two types of mechanical impeller flow meters. In a single jet meter, the impeller is set in motion by one single stream. The impeller of a multi-jet meter has multiple flow streams striking it in balance, resulting in less wear and tear. A single jet water meter is less accurate measuring low flows compared to a multi-jet meter. Depending on the water quality, a mechanical flow meter has a lifespan of approximately 7 to 14 years. A volumetric flow water meter has less moving parts and is therefore less prone to wear and tear. Flow is measured by counting the water entering and leaving a water chamber of known volume. This is separated from the measuring chamber, which is always dry. If the water quality is good, it can have a longer lifespan of up to 15 years. A volumetric flow water meter is more accurate than a mechanical flow meter and can be assembled in all possible positions. However, it is more sensitive to contamination and can easily break. The last type is the ultrasonic flow meter. This meter measures the velocity of water passing through the pipe using ultrasound. It is not vulnerable to wear and tear because it has no moving parts, and flow data can be transmitted via GPRS/GMS signal to remote locations such as the Water Utilities Operational Department. However, it is more expensive, not only because of its cost, but also because it runs on electricity. A written-off ultrasonic flow meter is considered to be chemical waste. In the Netherlands, a house connection has two stopcocks, one for the supply to the house and one to prevent the pipes from draining during repairs or maintenance. Assemble the bridge so that the stopcock is placed above the casing tube. The main valve contains a slider that will pull the union nut towards the water meter. A traction ring and an O-ring ensure that the connection will be tight and sealed. Cut the polyethylene pipe and bevel the edges. Always measure the insertion length on the outside of a tap or a pipe to avoid contamination. Disinfect the polyethylene pipe all round using, for example, a chlorine solution. Apply lubricant and connect the pipe to the tap. Make sure that the water meter is assembled in the correct direction and that the meter contains the check valve. Keep disinfecting. Attach the water meter to the tap and place it horizontal. Key points. There are three types of water meter: mechanical, volumetric, and ultrasonic. Continuously disinfect the works.